You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Bill Belichick. And no matter what, you got to talk about Jordon Hudson because they're a package deal. I guess it's a package deal that North Carolina wants to keep rolling. With all the various things that have come out over this year, all the Pablo Torre drama. Supposedly, she wasn't allowed at the UNC facility. You got cheerleader competitions for a grown-ass woman. I told somebody, I said, this entire thing between those two did not bother me because they're adults. I mean, she's a young adult, but they're adults. Did not bother me until I saw Bill standing back like this with his arms crossed, watching her at an adult cheerleading competition, and I was like, ew. I officially got the ew out of all of it. It sent a chill of sickness down my spine, right? And so this is Bill right here covering up Jordon. She's wearing some kind of a see-through situation at the last game, 42-19 beatdown by way of rival NC State. All right, so there they are. Bill's covering up her everything. Yikes. And then we got her, she's showing off her abs as she pumps gas right there into what some are calling a $100,000 Mercedes. That's a nice Mercedes. No doubt about it. I'm sure she bought that with her own money. All roads. That's not very nice. And of course, lately, there she is again. There she is. It looks like another cheerleading outfit, to be quite honest. And of course, she threatened to sue Pablo Torre for his many different discoveries involving this entire situation. And a lot of people wondered that, look, there's still NFL rumors. I think it was the first of last week I made a video because there was a rumor that came out that not one, not two, but 3 potential NFL teams are going to want to at least investigate Bill Belichick. Now, they may be looking at it like, hey, we think Bill could still be a great NFL head coach, even though it hasn't worked out in college. I'm rooting for it to happen because I think Bill Belichick in the NFL is interesting. And I want to watch shit that I think is interesting. I've watched more UNC football in one season than I care to admit. I watched 5 of these games this year, folks. On one of my 2 televisions, Bill Belichick and UNC was on during the college football season. Some of these games, it looked like they'd made real progress. And then the last couple of weeks, it looks like they fell right back on their face. So a lot of people just assumed that North Carolina would be like, after the season, everybody, it's a wrap. Now I think we all know if Bill gets another shot at the NFL, he's out. Right? He'll be out of there. He says he's committed. Well, now North Carolina is coming out and saying they are committed. You sure about that? What's that guy? You sure about that? Yeah. So here we go. Who is this? Florio. When Bill Belichick arrived at North Carolina, the question was, quote, how long will he stay? After a 4-8 season, the question becomes, how long will they want him to stay? Question mark. Via Greg Barnes of Inside Carolina, UNC is committed to Belichick for, quote, at least another year. The disappointing season has sparked concerns that it's not going to work for Belichick at the college level. I got to tell you this much. I said after the Raiders, and guys, I'm not a big Chip Kelly guy. I'm not. But I would probably go hire Chip Kelly because I think in college, Chip Kelly's offense works. All right. But I wouldn't roll with Freddie Kitchens any longer. Freddie Kitchens, my God. Belichick's got to find a true offensive coordinator, a good one. And he has got to get a quarterback because that was their biggest problem. The defense got better as the season went on. And there were games that if they'd had a quarterback of any sort, they would have won those games. They got a lot more competitive after the bye week. The disappointing season has sparked concerns that it's not going to work out for Belichick at the college level. However, a quick scuttling of the experiment would spark a total buyout in the range of $30 million. Not everyone agrees. Luke DeCock, Raleigh News and Observer, makes the case for writing the checks and ending it now. Quote, he was always a bad fit as a college coach. A role where, unlike the NFL, your public demeanor is a big part of the job, DeCock wrote. Quote, what's it going to cost North Carolina to move on? What's it going to take for Belichick to save face? What's the price of a reset button? Whatever it costs, it's time to pay it. Whatever has happened behind the scenes, it's time to do it. They broke it. Now they'll have to buy it. Or continue to tolerate it. Hopefully, there's a light switch Belichick and his boy, Mike Lombardi, can accidentally find in the darkness. Lombo's plan to bolster the roster with freshmen is a bold choice. They need better players. That means finding the right ones, picking the right ones, and recruiting the right ones. At the college level, it's about quality of player. North Carolina was unable under Belichick and Lombardi to get good enough ones for 2025. They'll get another chance to do it in 2026, apparently. There is an argument for finding a new GM, which is what Mike Lombardi is right now, is the GM of North Carolina. Ooh. We're doing it again. Look, again, I understand there was he's come out and said, I don't want to go to the NFL. I'm staying here. I understand there's been multiple reports out. I still think the Giants are in play for Bill. I just think the Maras and Bill and all that, I think there's a massive respect between all of them. That, and I've got to be honest. Who is the Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel of this coaching hire cycle? I'll wait. I'll hang up and wait. There's not one this time. There's not one. There's no superstar. I mean, one could argue that for Belichick to get back in, for John Gruden to get back in, for a lot of these guys, I mean, there's rumors right now. You know, we got the Giants open, we got the Titans open. There's another rumored 5 to 6 teams that will end up firing coaches. Well, we know he's not going to the Falcons, and that's probably going to be one of them, who, by the way, didn't hire Belichick, and after 2 years, probably firing their coach. I mean, I'm sorry. I would have rather seen what it looked like with Bill than with Raheem Morris, who it's went down exactly how I waved my arms and said, it's about to go down in Atlanta. Are you mother effers crazy? You're doing this Raheem Morris bullshit again? Here we are. Yeah, I guess you did. And now he's probably out. Stefanski. I mean, I don't know. But it would get interesting. I think the Titans are an interesting team for Belichick. I thought the Dolphins would be in play. I think they keep Mike McDaniel another year to see what happens. They found new life. They've run off a bunch of wins now. They're 5-7. What about Zach Taylor and Joe Burrow? Zach Taylor's out. Bill's in. Paired with Joe Burrow. The defense needs to be fixed. The offense is fine. That's kind of interesting, too. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.